This is my favorite screensaver. Love it. Can't get enough.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've always thought the water in Metal Gear looks strange, though. It's very flat. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's not, like, ugly. It just looks...
Well, water cannot hold a curve. We know this.
Confirm. 1 bogey on our 6. Steady at 0.4 miles. It's tailing us.
Sorry, I've been in a coma for 9 years. Is that bad?
Roger. We'll shake it off.
Time to play. Play. Yeah, you're fucked, dude.
Yeah, I just love the idea of trying to shake off a jet in this fucking helicopter.
Is Mother Base really hard to find?
I don't know. I mean,
it seems like it shouldn't be.
Yeah, like...
You're constantly flying chopper missions for stealing all these men.
Yeah, like, even if you didn't directly see the base, you could probably guess where it is just by seeing, like, what direction the helicopter's going. You know, you can't really zigzag a helicopter. You only have so much fuel.
We are in the era of spy planes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Spy planes, and, like, we're also in the era where, by this point, there's probably, like, super satellites that Cypher uses, you know?
Damn it, boss, just grab the fucking gun.
Man, he's got a lot of blood right on his crotch there.
It's the one thing you're good at, is grabbing guns.
I wanted to imagine it wasn't Boss falling over, it was Quiet, still invisible, constantly just pushing him over.
So in the Venom Snake run, does this just not happen at all?
Oh no, it still happens.
Okay. Now, what we have right here is the classic quantity versus quality approach. That endless debate. How the fuck are you not dead, boss? What?
Phew. Good thing this invisible lady was here still. Mm-hmm. Like, if she wasn't there, that would have been the end of Big Boss. He would be dead. The best soldier in the world taken down by one jet. Not a giant robot, just a normal fucking jet. That's what you should have been using.
All this time.
He got so used to fighting Metal Gears and you know, psychic people and men covered with bees that he's super weak to conventional weaponry now.
Yeah, he just keeps looking for the legs, and it's hard to tell him they're not there.
Oh god.
Cloaked legs. No, they're just not there.
Everything should have legs. Hey, I pay your wages. Stop that. All of you stop it.
Well, boss, they put on a mutiny.
No way she's setting foot on this base.
They're all my soldiers now. We split them half and half between me and Miller. You can tell which ones are mine because I wear my hat.
There's a big chalk line down the central strut, you can see. I got the zoo, so I feel pretty good about it.
It's still a bit of an issue, though, because we put all the bathrooms in a bathroom strut, and Miller's got it.
We're mostly just going over the side for now, kind of a live and let live situation.
Thermals!
Yeah, everybody put on your long johns. Mm-hmm. There's a night wind coming.
Ooh, chilly. Oh, never mind. He could have just listened to her fucking humming.
It's the layer of meat before her skin comes back.
Yeah, it is a really cool effect. But it's gross.
It's pretty gross.
It's
pretty
gross.
gross.
Miller! She saved the boss.
She was saving herself. Fire! Put her in the cell.
I have 3 fathers and I don't know which one to obey.
Keep an eye on her.
That's why there's an odd number. There's always a tie-breaking vote.
Take her away.
Put her in the cell she can walk out of any
What are
time.
you waiting
It's
for? Move!
just a formality, really.
Yeah.
Wash that off, you jerk.
We're both characters who never speak. You get me. Quiet, that's the wrong way. Hey.
And as she sachets away.
Boss, you are going to regret this. That woman...
I know. She knows our location. Either way, one of these days we're gonna have to kill her. But now is not the time. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger.
I absolutely love Miller's line just a few seconds ago where he says, you're going to regret this, because he just sounds like he's one of the really angry consultants in SimCity.
You have to put more funding into the R&D strut.
Boss, about the sniper you extracted, quiet. We set up a cell for her on the medical platform. The medical team is looking into her abilities.
It's the only place where girls are allowed.
Yeah, right? That is a common thing. Every time there is a woman who, like, appears on base, they always end up on the medical strut.
You need to head back to Afghanistan. Make contact with Emmerich.
Anyway, yeah, there was a mission we interrupted there.
Oh yeah, got sidetracked. So yeah, it's been a bit since we've been to Mother Base. We built some new struts and stuff, so we're gonna take a little bit of a tour around Mother Base. Mm-hmm. So when you develop the command strut, it actually just finishes more floors of it. Like you don't get additional struts.
Welcome back, boss.
So you can get higher and higher in this area, which also, like, that right there, that was an emblem piece. There's a bunch of collectibles on the command platform that you cannot reach until you finish enough construction.
Right.
But yeah, we still have, like, 2 more upgrades for this place to go.
I don't know what spy satellite technology was like in 1984, but I'm pretty certain in Metal Gear 1984, it was pretty alright.
Yeah, it was pretty good, and even, like, if it wasn't great, and it was pretty fuzzy, like, this is a bright orange facility built on top of, the blue ocean. It's a contrasting color.
That keeps growing every couple weeks.
Yeah, it's rapid development. You're going to be able to find this even zoomed out pretty far on a map, I would think. As long as it's not like a shitload of cloud cover or something.
I hope you keep that woman locked up, boss.
What? We're terrified of women here, boss. Stalking tiger, I'm scared of the ladies.
Send me out on my next mission, boss.
Because there's a woman here, I have to leave.
Oh, and by the way, while running around as Vapor
Welcome back,
Snake,
boss.
sometimes posters start appearing on Mother Base. We got this one of Paz. So take that. It does basically the same thing as the hot lady posters.
That's how I like them, let me tell you.
Yeah. Listen, everybody in Mother Base, I appreciate whoever's, like, you're a great illustrator, but perhaps you could pick a better subject?
That's crazy talk. He's a dog, you hear me? A dog!
So you think he's a dog, I get it. Keep a freaking lid on it. What's important is he's one of us, regardless if he's a dog or a wolf.
He is a dog, though.
Why do I even bother?
Yeah, the Mother Base soldiers can get into multiple different heated arguments about the puppy.
But I love that they all agree that they love the puppy.
They all love the puppy, it's just all...
It's just the minutia.
Yeah. And one other poster.
Ooh.
Got some more animes
Now
for us
that's
here.
some puppies. or,
Really need some
or
more
foxes? I guess they're foxes.
Yeah, I think those are foxes.
Thank you, boss.
I've been touched by an anime.
So yeah, when building more struts, we got another one. Actually, this is an extension of the command platform too. I don't really know why they call it the command platform though. It's just a strut where you store your shit. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of your resources get put up in these crates and stored here, and then it's also like pipes. There's lots of pipes.
A great big box labeled fire. Great, love it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing really, like, on that strut to ever do. It's just, like, a place where you keep your shit. A certain organization.
Ooh.
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Selenouyarsk in the Soviet Union.
I spent the last 20 years remembering how to pronounce that.
You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier.
I'm thinking even before Big Boss, like, fell into that really long coma, like, Ocelot just had to remind him of this shit all the time because he didn't trust his memory.
I killed Bruce Springsteen? No.
How many times do we have to go over this?
Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero.
His last name is O.
His last name is fucking O.
Dr. Clark, who was my paramedic during the
It's been that for a while. They didn't make that up for this game, from what I remember, but I don't think they ever actually say his last name in any of the previous Metal Gears.
Ocelot, from the Soviet Union.
Oh, right. Cool.
Yeah.
To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill...
By our will alone is always a very questionable phrase.
Yeah.
And to do it, Zero used the philosophy.
Gonna do it by our will alone, and also a shitload of money.
Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become...
If you want to say that phrase without sounding like some sort of suspect, like with a weird ideology, just say, 'cause we wanted to.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
Yeah.
Just as you wanted.
Also, Ocelot, they're just saying, like, oh, you only got half the philosophy, I had to get the other half. That's him glazing over his part of Portable Ops. He appears in, like, 2 cutscenes in that game, and that's just to kill the CIA director and steal the other half of the legacy.
Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintain
Technically canon.
Technically...
Truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the Army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek.
Who's that woman who doesn't talk that the boss brought back? No idea. She's even human.
Oh, I want to drop. That would kill you, though. That's about the exact height that'll kill you.
Ooh, what's a bioroid?
Ooh.
Just let us know.
I want to find one.
There's no such thing as miracles, supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
I don't know much about ciphering, but even science has its limits, right? And how do we know she's connected to them anyway?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Well, whoever she is, boy, does she creep me out.
I hear ya.
Anyway, we don't even get rain jackets on this job,
Nah.
so...
Well, clearly you guys are really new, and Boss hasn't told you about the man covered in bees yet. Also, they, like, made a new sign for her, and made, her, like, her little... Like, made it this little chibi anime thing, but then also wrote "Freak, go to hell" on it. What?
It's been a very productive 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is where Quiet is. They keep her in a cage she could very easily escape from.
But she's sunbathing, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Here, under the surface.
Yeah. And also, they're just always blasting music at her. Including, like, stuff we haven't even found anywhere else in the game yet, but... Yeah, you can't really do anything with Quiet. She's just, like, in a cage, and you can look at her, and sometimes she's topless and doing this. Sometimes she's sashaying around some more. Anyways, hi, Quiet, bye, Quiet, see you later.
Have fun with your book. Can you give her a book to read?
Anything? She's gonna get real bored, and then she's more likely to, like, just walk out of her cage, honestly.
Tell R&D to invent the Kindle. We gotta do something.
Yeah. The iDroid Kindle. Anyway, sending some more dudes out on dispatch missions. They are, early on, these are really good ways of getting both money and also more resources to build your struts and stuff. Like, the rewards you get for them, like, you're not always going to get everything. It gives you, like, a percentage chance of what you're going to win, but even still, even when you only, like, get a little bit of the full prize, it's still pretty good. And yeah, on top of getting money from that, just the higher rank our combat team is, the more money they'll get for us, like, every, like, half hour or something like that. Something like that.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Oh, right, and the actual rewards and stuff. It's like over 1,000 of, like, all the different resources, which is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Doom Beetle.
Yeah, that's what the D stands for, obviously.
Alright, we can, like, build, like, just, like, double the size of our base right here.
Didi, stay. Fully trained and ready for action.
Dog got big in about 6 days.
Didi, go.
Oh no, you're gonna get shot.
He's going with you.
Who's in charge here? Wait a minute.
I got some shit to do. I want to stop babysitting the dog.
Let me explain what D-Dog can do as your buddy. With that nose of his, he can sniff out and mark nearby.
Don't say Mark with a dog.
Don't. For infiltrating outposts. I trained him to detect mines and medicinal plants too.
He's a fucking narc.
Check your map.
Yeah. Alright, so, up until now, the only buddy we had in the game was our horse. And
Yes.
now, we got the second buddy, it's D-Dog.
Don't make me choose between my children.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can only have one buddy out at a time.
Oh, no.
But, just like D-Horse, D-Dog has its own bond meter, like friendship meter, which you can increase in a bunch of ways, more than you could with the horse. Specifically, like, even when you're just in the helicopter, like, if you go into first person and just, like, look at him for a couple seconds, that increases your friendship with him a little bit. Also, time to make emblems.
All right.
Unfortunately, I wish the emblem maker in this game was, like, as good as, like, a Call of Duty is, but it's definitely a lot more limited, but you can still make some fun stuff. Yeah, you basically get to pick a back shape, an image of some sort if you want, and then
are you
words,
making a
letters,
car?
and numbers.
Are you trying to make some sort of rudimentary vehicle?
Oh man, I actually could have. I didn't even think about that. Because yeah, it's just that you can only pick one shape. I kind of wish you could pick a couple and like build stuff out of it, but then it would end up like Call of Duties where everybody just makes dicks. But I mean, like, that's just the natural progression of any video game. If you let people do, like, customize anything, people are gonna make dicks if possible. Anyways, gonna pick Big Boss's head. But yeah, for words and stuff, I mean, you got numbers, letters, you have the phonetic codes, code names, which, you know, you unlock from getting them by playing missions certain ways.
Son of chick. Son of chick.
No sons of. Instead, we're gonna go with tactical boy.
All right. That's a good first go.
Yeah, we'll be, you know, making more and more emblems as we go along here. We won't just be sticking with one per snake. But yeah, you can see it's on the menu there, and when you make emblems, it pops up in a bunch of stuff throughout the game, including on your shoulder. A lot of your equipment that you develop, it usually has like the Diamond Dogs logo stamped on it somewhere. But if you make an emblem, it'll be that instead. Anyways. We were trying to get Huey back. Let's try that again.
For some reason.
Because we're mad at him, basically. And it's not even everyone is mad at him. It's just Miller's mad, really. But yeah. Got D-Dog. He also, like D-Horse, will learn abilities once you become better friends with him. But he has more than D-Horse had, which was just pooping. That was it. There's the emblem again.
I wish the horse could have ridden on the helicopter with you. That'd be nice.
Right? They could have developed something to keep the horse in there.
Yeah. Just some sort of cargo net situation.
Yeah. You just open the door and look over the side, and he's looking up at you all scared.
Yeah.
So yeah, what the amount of time it takes for Dee Dee to grow up is basically you have to complete about 6 missions total, and 3 of them have to be from the last 3 that have unlocked in the game. So you don't have to do every mission, but almost all of them. At some point, he's just big.
Yeah.
Be careful down there, boss.
Now that he's grown up, we can pet him.
Yes.
And obviously...
Back here.
Well, hold on, the dog has to piss.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear loves its piss.
Good dog.
Are you hover-handing your own dog?
I think he did. But also, yeah, he will tag anything that gets close to him. Like those birds. He'll tag any animal that gets near him. Same with soldiers and plants and anything you can pick up. And he can do it from a pretty... Once something is within like 100 meters of your dog, it will get marked. It doesn't even matter if he can see it or not. He just has this bubble around him. When anything gets within that bubble, he barks at it.
It's those incredible senses.
Yeah.
His sniffer and his listener parts.
Also, anytime you like switch the camera position, he always moves to the opposite side of you, so you can just make him zigzag a whole bunch.
And incredible stamina, it has to be said.
Yeah, this dog never gets tired. He is always excited to be doing dog stuff. So yeah, he usually sticks very close to you. And even though he has to like bark to tag things, like nobody ever hears him barking.
I think everybody hears, just nobody cares.
Yeah, that's a thing. You can sick DD on guards. He'll bite them and keep them in place so that you can go get them.
And eventually, King DDD. You don't have to correct yourself. I know the spoilers. He's in this game.
Oh, finally. The two games I've always wanted to be together. Kirby and Metal Gear.
But how does it taste?
Oh no. Kirby isn't food. Kirby isn't food. Whoa, DD.
Hold him off!
Well, boss, we put together a doggy daycare unit back on Mother Base.
I also like when you Fulton guys, DD will frequently watch them fly into the sky.
Well, yeah, he's a curious little friend.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
DD has a couple other commands you can give him too. There's one that you can tell him to wait in a spot, like so he won't follow you, but he's not very good at waiting.
Oh, he loves you so much.
He'll stay still for like 10 seconds and then he immediately starts following you again, and it never really like, it's not a thing where like he gets better the more you use him. He's always bad at waiting. Like it almost feels like some type of bug. There's a lot of squeaking going on.
I'm trying to reach over and grab her ball, but she just leans away. Just like I can touch her nose, but I can't grab the ball.
Well, there's another thing in Metal Gear where DD will have a squeak toy a lot, and sometimes you get caught if you start squeaking it a bunch.
I'm trying to contribute to the video, but
С другой стороны. Не, там всегда закрыто. За воротами огромная пещера. Я слышал, что она тянется до самого объекта в горах.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Транспортная магистраль. Go get him.
And when you do sick DD, I keep saying DDD. I just so badly want King DDD to be here. Yeah, if you do sick your dog on a guard, like DD can't keep them pinned down forever. They will eventually knock him off. And yeah, if guards spot DD like on his own, they do just think he's like a normal dog, and they'll usually just shoo him away in rather than like attacking him. But
Hold him off.
sometimes the guards do get a little testy if they like repeatedly try to shoo him away, and he's still around, and they will start shooting him. So be careful with your dog. Kid, that's the new word.
Oh yeah. Replace boy with kid. You were one mission off of having a much better emblem.
Tactical kid.
They call me the tactical kid.
Я не хочу умирать!
He's coming too. Roger that.
Кто-нибудь, помогите!
I like that DD's just always wagging his tail too.
He loves war. Can't get enough.
He just thinks he's playing.
Yeah. He remembers how much fun he had on a Fulton.
Yeah. And yeah, there is, just like with the horse, we can start developing equipment for our dog in a bit.
Yes.
And he, like the horse, the only thing the horse ever gets is, you know, the tactical, the armor. Just draping your horse in a Kevlar blanket.
I want dog armor. I want the dog to have armor. I want the dog to have medieval armor. I want a very shiny dog, a very shiny, clanky dog. That's what I want.
Well, no medieval armor, but the dog does get several different types of dog armor. It's
Does
pretty
the dog
great.
get a raincoat?
No.
Aww.
But now, back to Vapor Snake. Fat Dogs is his emblem. Part of the Fat Dogs unit.
That is my favorite John Travolta sequel. Wait, was he even in Roadhogs?
Was he?
I don't know.
I thought he was.
Probably.
I mean, that's... I got it when you said it, so he must be.
That is the Tim Allen one, right?
Either that or I also had the misconception that he was in that movie. Alright. Making our way downtown with the dog. He does not care how wildly you drive. Whoop.
Oh no, dogs love car rides. Can't get enough.
We just barely drove within a mission called Capture the Legendary Brown Bear.
That's someone's code name, right? That's some, I don't know, munitions expert or demolition guy.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Brown Bear.
The Brown Bear.
The legendary Brown Bear.
But, I mean, we're supposed to get Huey, but suddenly hearing this stuff about a bear is very attracted to Vapor Snake, you know, considering his favorite anime, which he blares the theme song on from his helicopter. It's all about anime dogs fighting bears. And look, he's got a wolf with him now.
This
It's
is
perfect.
fate. This is looks kind of like Jin, actually.
He looks kind of like Jin, yeah.
Like,
He's gray.
More than he looks like any other dog in that anime, I guess.
Well, yeah. So yeah, I think it is appropriate to go after the legendary brown bear. And of course, fighting a bear, you gotta do it right, and that means taking your shirt off.
Yes. Yeah, I love that dog. We're gonna go wrestle a bar.
I love that you have to call in a supply drop to take your shirt off. I'm guessing it is you're taking your shirt off, folding it neatly, placing it in the box, and then sending it back home.
No, you never take your shirt off. They just send you a special shirt-dissolving formula.
Of course.
They have to apply.
And of course, because we got Dee Dee with us, he immediately found that bear. But if we're gonna fight the bear, we need bear fighting music! I will have you know, this song was part of the anime, but it was never used in the show! Cut content from dog anime!
That's the target.
Hell yes.
Flash grenades! Take this, bear!
This bear could be browner. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
This is a rather pale
Oh, I
bear.
spooked him!
Do bears love animes?
I don't know. I threw that stun grenade. Generally, it like completely blinds you if it blows up in your face. But if you're hiding inside the cardboard box, it blocks the flash from hurting your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no, my dog! Unfortunately, trying to sick Dee Dee on animals does not work very well. He'll instead will just run at them and bark at them a lot.
Well, he's still a little baby.
Don't get hit by the bear, by the way. He fucks you up really bad.
Oh no! That bear hits you worse than the world's greatest sniper who shot a jet plane out of the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 hits in quick succession from the bear kills you. And if you get hit once, you're likely to get hit a second time because he kind of stuns you with the first swipe. I mean, it is good that every time he comes to attack you, you do get like some slow motion and a chance to dodge him. Because turns out bears are kind of fast. Also, I just love the you're getting hurt indicator has a little image of a bear to go like, this is worse than normal.
Can you throw throw a magazine while you're in slow-mo on the bear.
I tried, but it doesn't seem to work.
Okay.
But thankfully, our electro-armed. That's pretty good for knocking bears out. So if you're trying to knock a bear out, it's difficult because bears have a shitload of stamina. They have like more than 10 times the stamina soldiers do in this game.
I think that's pretty accurate to reality.
Yeah. Also, he's wiggling.
A doggy dance. He's teaching you the doggy dance.
DD.
Yeah, if there's a command just for calling DD, but it's not to like call him to your position. It's just like, hey dog, and then he barks and wags his tail at you, and that's all that happens.
Now that's just cruel.
Oh.
I'm revoking your zoologist license.
Oh no. I worked so hard for this personal zoo. He's so sad.
It looks terrified. No.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. Just got a bear for our zoo. A Himalayan brown bear. Good job, dog. You barked at that bear.
It was very helpful. Yeah, there you go. That's a real pet.
That's a real pet. None of this hover hand and shit.
You do not want to know what your kids are gonna do with dogs.